How's it going, everyone? Have quite a lot of Helldivers 2 news and notes to go over. We have a brand new patch looking to be a pretty notable one. I'm sure it's filtered under the small patches once again. It's not like they're rolling out a ton of new content with this patch or anything, but a lot of updates with that. Now, before we get into this video, I just want to ask you guys, please like this video and do leave a comment with your thoughts. It really does help out the channel a lot, and it is much appreciated. Want to give a shout out to our good friends and the sponsor of this video, Green Man Gaming. You can check out great games for PC and Steam. You'll get a Steam key for anything you buy, and a lot of the titles are cheaper, including Helldivers 2. If you are an XP member, you'll get the game even cheaper. XP membership is just something you get by buying games on Green Man Gaming. They've got Dragon's Dogma 2 discounted as well, 14% off for $60.19. It is a $70 game. Horizon Forbidden West is discounted. Upcoming games discounted. Current games discounted. Go check them out. They're a great platform to buy Steam titles. Now, let's talk Helldivers 2 and the news and notes. Patch 1.00.103. Noted in the patch, good day fellow Helldivers, piping hot patch notes straight from the oven arriving. Overview, for this patch, we have implemented fixes to the EXO 45 Patriot Exosuit game stats, UI, and general stability, balance improvements for planetary hazards and patrol spawns, balance and adjusted spawn rates for the various planet hazards, including tremors, meteor showers, volcanic activity, fire tornadoes, and ion storms. Hazards should now spawn less frequently during missions. Meteor shower has received the following changes in addition to reduced spawn rate: reduced explosion radius, reduced meteor damage slightly, reduced meteor velocity slightly. Meteor color has been changed slightly to try to and make it easier to spot. That's actually quite important. Volcanic activity has received the following changes in addition to reduced spawn rate, reduced explosion radius, reduced rock velocity slightly as well. Lightning on Fenrir 3 has been adjusted to be a bit less bright to improve visibility during meteor showers. So those are some of the balancing changes that have been made. Now, there have been quite a few fixes rolled out as well. These fixes include reduced incidents of patrols spawning on players. Exosuit no longer destroys itself when firing a missile while turning. Exosuit retains its melee functionality even when damaged as well. Crash fixes for the following scenarios as well. When alt-tabbing in full screen mode, yeah, if you guys have had issues as far as alt-tabbing, I haven't had those issues. I am playing on PC and Steam. Played briefly on PlayStation 5 as well, but the majority of my playtime has been on Steam. As far as crashes go, again, initially I had crashing issues, especially one that made me sick to my stomach, as I mentioned before, as we upped the difficulty, and then the game crashed on the reward screen, or excuse me, the extracting screen, as you're finishing up the mission. That made me absolutely sick, and I had that actually a couple times, but since a few weeks ago, my experience with Helldivers 2 from a crashing standpoint has been incredibly smooth. Now, I have had to juggle in some other games, so I wasn't playing as much as I was before, but my experience when I do play has been very, very smooth comparatively to when it initially came out. So good on you for that, and I don't know how you guys, your experience is going as far as crashing and whatnot. I've heard some PS5 issues still persist, so let me know in the comments section down below as far as crashes and whatnot. After changing voiceover language, PS5 boot issue as well. These are all crash fixes, by the way. Using a stim inside of an exosuit while wielding a grenade. When joining an ongoing mission when idling on the title screen as well. Other fixes: shots from arc-based weapons such as Blitzer Shotgun and AC-8 Arc Thrower Stratagem now count towards shots fired and shots hit stats. Fixed network desync issues with downed automaton dropships, and fixed Elgato Stream Deck foot pedal support. So there you go with that. They're getting Elgato Stream Deck fixes rolled out as well. Then they do go over a plethora of known issues. I like that they always put this in the patch notes as well, so we know what they're working on and what they're abundantly aware of. These are issues that were either introduced by this patch and are being worked on, or are from a previous version and have not been fixed yet. Various issues involving friend invites and crossplay. Cross-platform friend invites might not show up in the friend request tabs. Players cannot unfriend other players befriended via friend code. Players cannot unblock players that were not in their friend list beforehand. Players cannot befriend players with Steam names shorter than 3 characters. So there you go with that, if you're rocking a Steam name shorter than 3 characters. I don't believe in my Steam friend list. I legit don't have a single person with a name lower than 3 characters. And I'm looking through it right now. Yeah, 3 characters is like the lowest on my friends list, and I have like over 100 friends on my Steam friend list. So yeah, if you for some reason are finding people with 2 characters, I guess Yeah, they fixed that issue. But nonetheless, moving on from that, Hellpod steering close to larger important objects is currently not functioning as intended, resulting in steering being disabled in a large area around an object. Online features are not functioning when console language is set to Ukrainian. Players may be able to select loadout when joining multiplayer via an activity card. Planet Liberation reaches 100% at the end of every defend mission. Drowning in deep water with a vitality booster equipped puts Helldiver in a broken state. Exosuits will sometimes be delivered in a damaged or broken state. Stratagem beam might attach itself to an enemy, but it will deploy to its original location. Pink artifacts may appear in the sky when setting off large explosions. Text chat box display is obstructed by the cinematic letterboxing during extraction. Sometimes the player's loadout customizations will reset after restarting the game. So those are the issues they are aware about and are currently working on, but new patch rolling out, once again, a smaller patch as far as, all the updates, and there is a Steam community thread noting that patch 103 is constantly crashing the game. I've had more crashes now than ever, crashed about 4 times in the span of an hour playing with my mate. Anyone else experiencing issues with this update, just crashing you at random intervals. I can barely complete a mission now without myself or my mates crashing. An update looks like arc weapons crashed the game for everyone. Cheers for the heads up, tested out, no arc weapons, and the constant crashing disappeared. So obviously I'm sure they're going to be abundantly aware about this. As I'm recording this video, these notes of the game crashing went live about an hour ago, and a lot of people are responding in the Steam community section, noting that they are having crashes as well. People saying that they verified and reinstalled, and that did nothing. I have a crash about every 5 minutes into every match so far since the patch. It's the Ministry of Truth trying to keep Helldivers from seeing the new enemy. Okay, like, yes, that's humorous. Turn crossplay off. You'll have to deal with it until next update. Monthly premium pass. Enjoy. Come on, dude. I feel like they've been pretty good about it, but yeah, it's a known problem, and they're currently working on fixing it, and by the time you guys are watching this video, it could potentially already be fixed. But something like this, you gotta drop a hot fix to fix it, and I do question how stuff like this ends up rolling out if so many people are experiencing the issue, but I guess it's an issue of they do the testing that they could do in-house, and then when it's unleashed to the masses, a lot of people are gonna have issues, because it's a big issue if 5% of the overall audience is experiencing constant crashes, and that's a severe issue, but how many PCs are they testing in-house in terms of having these crashes? And then when you're unleashing a patch to, 300,000 plus players, 400,000 plus players, obviously more issues are going to arise. So keep that in mind, but yeah, hopefully they get that remedied as soon as possible, and you would hope that that will be fixed by the time you guys are watching this video. But you do not want constant crashes like that, especially given, I don't want to be a little bit grim here, but one of the major elements of this patch was crash fixes for the following scenarios that we went over, and now it seemingly has introduced more crashes than the crashes it actually fixed. So figure that one out. It is what it is, but we do have a new patch rolling out, 1.00.103. We've been covering this game in depth. It came to my attention that, yes, we will have war bonds every month, so that'll be fun to cover. Obviously, we have the Cutting Edge War Bond out right now. Go check that out and make your way through that. We have a new major order that is live right now as well, so you can participate in that. But that will be doing it for me. Again, brand new Helldivers 2 patch. Check out our friends at Green Man Gaming if you're looking to pick up a copy of Helldivers 2 on PC and Steam, and if you're looking to pick up anything else, whether it be Dragon's Dogma 2 or a plethora of the other upcoming major releases. Again, that'll do it for me. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.